Acura Legend, complete model history. The first generation, 1985 to 1990. Introduced in 1985, for the first time as Honda Legend in Japan and later the same year as Acura in North America, being one of the first two Acura models alongside the Integra. The Legend story started in 1981 when Honda and Rover started working together on a new luxury car, as Rover was looking to develop a replacement for the SD1. The results of the project were Rover 800 and Legend. The Acura Legend was almost similar to the Japanese spec Legend, except for some interior trims, like the wool cloth interior, or some features like the one-touch climate control, both available only for the Japanese market, and the two-piece headlights, while the Japanese Legend used single-piece headlights. Another difference is that the Japanese Legend also had a 2-liter V6 engine as a base model, while the American Legend had only the larger 2.5-liter V6 engine, with an aluminum alloy engine block and cylinder heads, 4 valves per cylinder, and a computer-controlled intake and injection, developing 152 horsepower. The engine sent the power to the front wheels through a 5-speed manual transmission or a 4-speed automatic. The suspension of the Legend was 4-wheel independent, with double wishbone type, coil springs, stabilizer bars, and gas shock absorbers. The braking system was composed of 4-wheel disc brakes, while the power-assisted steering was speed-sensitive. In 1987, the coupe version was added, with a short wheelbase. The coupe was powered by a larger 2.7-liter 5.6 developing 160 horsepower, which was exclusive for the coupe when it was introduced. But a year later went into the sedan, replacing the 2.5-liter engine. The Legend was spacious and used high-quality materials, packed with features like power windows and locks, a power sunroof, a stereo cassette player, cruise control, and a tilt steering wheel. More features have been added in 1988, like the 4-wheel anti-lock system, standard airbag, power seats with memory for 3 positions, and others. Also in 1988, the front 2-piece headlamps were replaced with the Japanese model's single-piece headlamps. In 1990, the Legend sedan has been revised one last time, with new tail lights, seats, and interior trims. The first generation proved to be a big success, topping 70,000 units sold in the best year, establishing the Acura as a luxury brand in the North American market. The second generation, 1990 to 1995. Introduced in October 1990, the second-generation Legend is not only larger than the previous one but also more upscale in trims and features, including a hands-free telephone, dual front airbags, automatic climate control, ABS, pre-tensioners, heated seats, leather, 4-way adjustable power seats, and wood interior trim, and others. So, the Legend moved one step up in class, while the old Legend place has been covered by the new Acura Vigor. The new Legend kept the suspension solution of the first generation, with an all-around independent double wishbone, coil springs, and stabilizer bar. The new model used a different V6 engine, a 3.2-liter borrowed from the NSX, but with a lower output of 200 horsepower. Same as the previous one, the engine block and cylinder heads are made of aluminum. Power was sent to the front wheels through a 5-speed manual transmission or a 4-speed automatic transmission with a programmed lock-up torque converter. The Legend was offered from the beginning both as a sedan and as a coupe, which was not just a 2-door version but more, having a differentiated design and proportions, with a wheelbase shortened by 8 centimeters. The coupe also had a sportier tuned suspension and brakes. In 1993, the coupe version received a new version of the same engine, with different intake valves, camshaft, and exhaust, developing an additional 30 horsepower, which was mated with a 6-speed manual transmission. In 1994, the sedan received a new top-of-the-line variant, called GS, which had the same 230 horsepower engine and 6-speed manual transmission from the coupe, as well as upgraded brakes and suspension borrowed too from the Coupe. The second-generation Legend rose to the same level of success as the previous one and has been replaced by the Acura RL, which was similar to the third-generation Honda Legend.